dummy.
You have to read the history of slavery to understand this. There were two kinds of Negroes. There was that old house Negro and the field Negro. And the house Negro always looked out for his master. When the field Negroes got too much out of line, he held them back in check.
Times do I have to say it? Do I need to do it again?
Do it again, please.
Stay off the weed. I have a list of players here. Most of these players are black. Just a thought. Do I look disgusted enough? And I'm going to repeat this. I got the list here. All of these players that have been suspended over the last several years, and a vast majority of them, damn near all of them, are black. Really? Really?
It's about the flag per se, right? Because my only advice to Colin Kaepernick is this. Listen, I understand what you're trying to do, but understand, take the flag out of it. Right. I had uncles, I got brothers who walked out of my house going into the military that said, I will never see you again.
Oprah Winfrey. That's what, no! Don't boo, no! She'll have me killed.
I am a Christian. That is my faith. I'm not asking you to be a Christian. If you want to be one, I can show you how.
It sounds great on the onset, but if you really look at both sides,
there couldn't possibly be just one way. What about Jesus? What about Jesus?
One way and only one way, and that is through Jesus.
There couldn't possibly be.
Because you say there isn't.
There couldn't possibly be.
Because you say, you intellectualize it and say there isn't. If you don't believe that, you're all buying into the lie.
But that makes you right. Do you think that if you are somewhere on the planet, if you're somewhere on the planet and you never hear the name of Jesus, you never hear the name of Jesus, but yet you live with a loving heart, you lived as Jesus would have had you to live, you lived for the same purpose that Jesus came to the planet to teach us all, but you are in some remote part of the earth and you never heard the name of Jesus. You cannot get to heaven, you think?
And that is covered in the scriptures, too. People are talked about
Surely,
that.
God knows the heart.
Does God care about your heart, or does God care about if you call his son Jesus?
Well, you know, Oprah, Jesus cannot come back until that gospel is preached in the four corners of this earth. So, figure it out.
Okay, I can't get into a religious argument with you.
It's not.
No one has more power over the masses than the boy!
What the fuck is going on here? I thought white people took care of this freaknik back in '98.
Well, somehow the motherfucker's back and brought his little funky-ass party with him.
I just want to cut that nigga's nuts off.
I don't get it. What's the big deal about Freaknik?
If Freaknik gets too popular, we could lose all the influence we have over black culture.
I just want to cut that nigga's nuts off.
You can see the fun meter is through the roof. Now these kids are having the best time of their lives. Not the care in the world. Just look at them. Just look at them.
I just want to cut that nigga's nuts off.
Look at him.
This thing is big, black, and can blow up in our face.
Pause. Everyone, chill the fuck out. Reverend, why don't you go down to Atlanta and pay our little freaky friend a visit? Tell him he works for the Boule now. No one has more power over the masses than the Boule!
Now, what are the 5 families of the black bourgeoisie? Because there's 5 families. Just like the Italian mafia has 5 families, we got 5 families, okay? There is the entertainment aristocracy. These are black people who are well-placed in entertainment. Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey, Bob Jackson, LeBron James. This is the entertainment aristocracy. These are blacks who get rich through entertainment and athletics, and their job is to do what? deflect all attention away from white people as being responsible for the condition of black people. As you notice, Oprah Winfrey, her whole career was based on what? Catering to white women. That's how white supremacy operates. Here's a black woman, but her whole show caters to white women. That's what white supremacy is supposed to do. Look at Jay-Z. He got all these albums out here, pussy, bitch, hoe, all these negative terms, downgrading black women, talking about dark-skinned black women, how he sold drugs, shotguns, boom, 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 boom. But all that is okay. Why is it okay? Because Jay-Z was willing to work with the owners of the Barclay system there to build that stadium and move all those poor black people out the way. So because Jay-Z was willing to do the bidding for white folks and becoming a Mason, he could really even do even more bidding for white people, okay? He is okay for him to curse and to put black people down because he's working for them now. He's on the inside. He's Obama's hip-hop person who keeps all the Negroes in check in the hip-hop industry. That's who he is. He's the Al Sharpton of the hip-hop world. Is black people with money. Rich blacks with money. You're normally looking at $500 million or more. Now, some blacks belong to multiple categories. Jay-Z, Oprah Winfrey, Bill Cosby, Bob Johnson, they belong to multiple categories. They belong to entertainment. They also belong to Negroes with money category. These are black people with millions of dollars, and they never give that money to anything worthwhile.
Ready to actually worship Beyonce. A San Francisco cathedral will hold a special Beyonce Mass. Grace Cathedral announced that it'll host a mass devoted to Beyonce's music and to her accomplishment. This comes after the singer's popular performance at Coachella at the Arts Festival on Saturday night. Cathedral Reverend says Beyonce's music highlights the lives of the marginalized and the forgotten, especially black females. Beyonce's Mass, if you're interested, is next Wednesday night.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? I know there's more important issues to talk about going on around the world. But when you come across something like this, you pretty much begin to pull your hair out and punch yourself in the face and maybe even smash your head up against a wall. Because the idol worship in this country has never been more insane. A mass to worship Beyonce. Did I hear that right? A mass in a church where they will worship Beyonce. And people don't think that there's idol worship going on in this country. People go, oh, I'm just a fan of the person's music. Idol worship is extremely dangerous. It's also extremely forbidden by Christians, so having it inside of a church is just absolutely insane, and it's the definition of what an oxymoron is. But the idol worship is dangerous because people are persuaded by these people. People are influenced by these people. That is why you see these celebrities pushing all the same agendas. I guess all these Hollywood celebrities and musicians just happen to have the same feel for gender equality and raising their kids gender neutral and anti-guns and all this stuff. Oh, they couldn't be persuading their dumbed down audience into having the same political ideologies that they have, which is the same political ideologies that the New World Order wants everyone to have, so that they could take away all our rights and pretty much have us living in a military state under surveillance 24/7, 365, which we're pretty much already under. But then, microchipping people, transhumanism, making people worship Satan. I mean, this is all the stuff that's going on. I mean, you'd think when you saw this that I was kidding, right?